We have 10 days left. 10 days left. That week wore me out last week with the hurricane and everything else. That beat the snot out of me. I still feel like I'm recovering from it. Still feel worn out, still feel tired from it. But we're in the gym, we're gonna make the best of it. I had my coffee tonight and it just did nothing for me. So I'm running on fumes right now. Oh man, but you know what? We're gonna do everything we can to finish off strong. We're gonna do what we can. We only have a couple days left of this, and then that's it. We're done with this part of the phase. We're done with phase 1, and then we'll be able to move on to phase 2. Phase 2 is gonna be a lot like phase 1, but the only difference is the diet is going to change to something different. I decided to start T-bar rows tonight too, man. I normally start with barbell rows or pull downs, and I thought to myself, you know what? Let's change it up a little bit. Let's change it up just a little bit. Let's go T-bar rows because I like T-bar rows. I really like it. Last week I did nothing but straight sets. So tonight we're gonna get a little creative. Try not to get hurt still. Still get a little creative. We'll do a rest pause, and we'll count 10 breaths, and then we'll go again. We also got our cameraman back tonight. Richard's back in the gym, so. I'm gonna rest again for another 10. Now with these, like everything, I don't count my reps or my sets. I do some sets for some reps with some weight. On the last set, my top set, I like to kind of change things up a little bit, do something a little different, but I like rest pause, so I hit this with the rest pause. I don't know how many reps I did. All I know is it felt good for the amount that I did. I felt real nice and solid. I am looking forward to having a small break though, to be honest. Being able to take off 4 days and 10 days from now is going to be nice because I love training and working out 6 days a week is great and all, but man, just feeling drained and worn out with a accumulation of everything that's been going on. And then just kind of have like a little downtime to be able to recharge and just go at it hard again. Like I said, this is far from over. We're going to start phase 2 after July 29th when we get back. It's going to be phase 2 of the process, and it's going to be basically intermittent fasting. And the goal is, again, we're going to go a solid 3 months, 12 weeks, and try to see if we can get our abs. And then from there, we're going to start the bulk. And because I got to get lean enough. I mean, the truth of the matter is I'm still fat. And in order to be able to start bulking, I have to be lean enough to make the bulk worth it. And if I'm not lean enough to see my abs, then I'm not lean enough to even go on a bulk. It just doesn't make sense to bulk while I'm still fat. I could disregard everything and be like, yeah, no, I want to put some size on, but honestly, it's not going to do me any good if I'm still carrying an excess amount of body fat. It just doesn't make sense. So I'm just going to keep it stupid simple, keep it very simple. I'm going to train my face off while I'm in here, the best of my ability without getting hurt, using all kinds of different methods of training and styles and routines, while focusing really, really hard on the diet. I'm gonna do some drop sets on this. From 150 to 130. I'm trying to keep my elbows out too, because I want to hit that middle back, because that's what's really weak on me. So keeping the elbows pushed outwards really targets between the shoulder blades. If you keep your elbows tucked in, it's going to hit the lats a whole lot harder. So it just depends on what you want to hit. This is where you want to put your elbows and how you want to pull. Oh man, I gotta come up with some different things besides drop sets and rest pause. I gotta get a little bit more creative with this. I gotta figure out a way to push myself harder and past the point of failure to the point of like borderline of like questioning your whole life existence. I'm like, why am I doing this? To the point where you cross over that threshold of pain to a euphoric state of like, I'm home. But you gotta start thinking outside the box. Trying to get to a point where I'm prioritizing what I need the absolute most of. And that's everything. I need a lot of everything. My legs are probably my least troublesome area. They do the best. Obviously body fat doesn't want to come off, so once I get the body fat, but besides my arms, I feel like my back is really weak. Like the middle of my back is just really, really weak. It needs a lot more mass and density. So I know I need to work on a lot of back. That's why I put back on Mondays, because it's the one I need the most. And then I put hamstrings on Saturdays because it's the one I need the least of. But I need to make sure that I'm giving it everything I have and I'm making it as difficult as I can on myself for training. Like, I'm not coming in the gym trying to lift maximal weights, but I'm also not coming in the gym trying to take it easy. I want to do everything I can to make it as hard as I possibly can on myself. And what I mean by that is I want the workout to be difficult. I want the workout to leave me like in doubt of like, man, can I do this? Can I make it through this workout? Is this going to be doable? Like, I want to try to make it as hard as I possibly can to get the most amount of results that I can while I'm in here. Just hard work. Hard work. And the people are like, oh, it's optimal. You gotta do optimal amount of work. If you do too much work, it's counterproductive. If you do too little work, it's counterproductive. So it's like, you gotta do what's optimal. Okay, I agree. But what's optimal? Well, 8 to 12 repetitions. Well, maybe. And honestly, I think it just depends on who you ask what optimal is, because like I think some people, they can respond to that one set and other people can't, and some people can respond to high volume and other people can't. I think it really just comes down to what you respond most to. And here's the thing, when I do behind the neck pull downs, regardless of what people say they're dangerous or not, I feel it between my shoulder blades. Completely between my shoulder blades, like no other movement for pull downs. Wide grip pull downs, close grip pull downs, pull ups, close grip pull ups. I don't care what it is. Doing wide grip behind the neck pull downs, I feel it the absolute most in my worst part of my back, which is the middle upper back. It's the absolute worst part of my back, and I feel those the most. So instead of just putting them at the end like a little burner set for like a little superset, I think I might start adding them in as an actual part of the workout instead of just doing like a little superset thing at the end as a little burner. But I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna write down every single exercise I can perform in here with all the equipment I have for each body part. And I'm gonna figure out a back routine, 3 or 4 different back routines and styles and different ways of training the back, chest, arms, everything. Try to come up with something methodical, not something scientifically groundbreaking, earth-shattering new. Just say I had these muscle and fitness magazines and Muscle Develop. I had this big stack, man, from back when I was 14. They were at my mom's house. I don't know if she still has them or not, but I should go get those and look through them all and just get all those old programs out of all of those and then just like put them all together and make some concoction of workouts. But anyways, it's Monday. I'm still trying to get situated back from last week. I'm still a little worn out, unenergetic. We got 10 days left to go. After today, it'd be 9 days. We're just gonna make the most out of the rest of the time that we have. I'm not obviously gonna hit my goal. I will not have abs for this go around on phase 1 of getting my abs. So maybe phase 2 we'll have them. So I'm gonna, like I said in the video here, thanks for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow.